Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Waypoint, and today playing Stranding 2. Last time we left off, we finally got to Australia by going through the gates. So we can go back and forth from Mexico to Australia. We managed to get. We almost died going through because we were trying to find the first section where we gotta go to the army guy, and I found out that the BTs takes 2 shots over here. So there's been plenty of times I almost died. But I ended up getting past that. I was able to get some other people joining in the network. And I can tell I've been doing a lot of different missions and stuff. Like right now I'm wearing the speed skeleton legs. I got power skeleton legs. Well, not power, combat. I got some guns, stuff like that. But now we're going to the musician to see what he wants. So, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Right, time to see what the musician wants. Okay, standard work. Investigate the unusual torque current. Oh yeah, A pass. We're able to upgrade us kind of like at one of those RPG games. Right, what's this? Projectile predictor shows where the incoming throwing projectiles. Nah. Share and boost, increase objects in other worlds. That's aim assist. Proximity alarm, display alarm, warning to alarm. Ultimately attack launches from behind spots. Wasn't I getting this? Yeah, it's a mode to the ultra-deck train scanners can reduce its overall detection area in order to increase the range. This enhanced was development. Yeah. We've got all we needed, so let's head out.
Thank you.
Oh, it's going down here, alright. Shit. Okay. And it's been a hot minute since I last played this game. I've been playing other games lately, like Monster Hunt Wilds, Tomb Raider, and all that. And I'm getting back into streaming, so if you want to watch me on the Purple channel, Tuesday at 11, I'll be streaming at least once a week. And I've also been having with the roads here too. Just like in the first game. Just trying to make it easy on me.
Nearly at our destination. See anything suspicious?
Yeah.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Whoa.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Higgs?
Been a long time, Sam.
I know Troy Bateman reprised his role. Yeah, it is Higgs.
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. The goddamn shame. Tell what you just
Oh yeah, I forgot they passed away.
pod. Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Huh? Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this con. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network?
What's his mask?
Me. With my more rough and tumble methods. I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
We had boss battle. Oh, bullshit.
Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
Oh, this is some bullshit. Okay, I guess. What the fuck?
Oh boy, that must hurt. What a hit. Cliche, but that one's gonna hurt.
Grenade pistol. Let's see how that goes.
you injured?
Jesus Christ, man.
Nice one. That one seems to have done some damage. Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark.
Indeed. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Sam. Yes, yes, yes.
That was amazing, Sam.
Let's
Great
try.
work. Now let's get this place on the Chiron network.
That was kind of scary, honestly.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
It reminds me of the Kraken boss fight from the first one. The first boss fight, how he's in front of this building.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation. I can tell you gave it your all. We appreciate the help.
A rank, I can take it, honestly.
I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Something is a little off how they brought Lou back. Damn, I got a lot more to do. Olivia Whispery. Ooh, got Flank Carrier skin. That honestly helped me a lot lately.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new Plategate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
That's stuff pretty cool.
Order completed. Well done. Very impressive work today.
Oh, that's my bike. I was wondering if I have to grab it or they're gonna bring it over to me.
Was it really his? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it's definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on you.
I still think the hands around her neck is a little weird.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Ugh.
Sam, this is Tommy. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Alright, let's head to the front. Let's see what they can do for us. What we can do for them.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
So I've been wondering. So this game's been out for like a few minutes, hot minute now. Do y'all think this is gonna be a part 3? And if so, let me know what you think. Cause honestly, I think it'd be cool if we went to Japan. What Norway? Norway would be even though the first game is based in Norway, but it's supposed to be part of the United States. But actually have like it says Norway or Finland. To me, it'd be really cool.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1. On this occasion, you'll be delivering. You can eat if that sounds good to you. And when you're not using the, just remember that flip.
It just means saying like we're gonna be using these and everything. Upload. Before doing any of that, fabricate. Right. Let's see. Upload packs in private. Wait a minute. Does not look. Climate materials. Let's see. This one on my back.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run.
Keep on keeping
Want to
on.
go and say hello?
The reason I'm running instead of using my motorcycle is just so we can use the monorail to come back through. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. So I will see you when I come back or if something cool happens. So I'll be I sure went the long way over here. It was a pain in the ass. Ooh. Got all these car crystals.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Needles.
Ooh. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Nope.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Now here, let's get this going.
Well done, Sam.
Oh, is that why they give me so much stuff?
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to get all of that. I think I can get the hang of this. So I was quiet for a second. I had to figure out how to do all that.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
The really only thing you missed was the level 7 gatequake. I mean, the only thing is just Sam stumbling around. It would have been so better enough. I just jumped down. I honestly thought this was gonna go faster. Alright.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you
Awesome.
look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Ooh, we got the pickup truck.
We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we'd like you to have this.
Ooh, that is gonna be helpful.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Improve flying cut care. Care handle a boost the flying carrier maneuverability when ridden. Adds additional instance to an already existing feature, boosting its feature.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Really, those glasses. Sunglasses placed as part of the Gentle Monster 2024 collection that are noted for their balanced structure, square shape, and simple black frame. The temples are adorned with iconic metal detailing, fitting with special lenses that will block direct and reflecting sunlight.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
A pickup off-roader.
It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
Other monorails.
Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed. Well done.
Supply request.
Thank you, Sam.
Alright, let's see what Lou has to say about Lou to us.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with a BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Why did I think that was water on the floor? I don't know why, it just looked like it was, he's about to step in and he's splashing everywhere. We sleep till morning.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
What books? I don't see any books. Did I miss them or something? Because I didn't see any books.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
I don't have.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Okay, the first UCA. Is it someone we know? Where at? Moves. Oh, that's the handling. First order preparations. Proximity alarm. And Chicago. Garage. And storage. What do I need? What do I? Alright, let's head up. Sorry about that.
Vehicle ready. Please strike. Order accepted. Thank you.
Now, I can actually drive a truck. Damn, I forgot I could get to the battery. I think we should be good. There we go. Now, as fast as back valleys, you can carry more. Oh, shit.
We can sense them, Sam. Be on your guard for BTs.
I forgot how big those things were. Come on, come on. Oh, these build much faster, thank God.
Construction process now complete.
Okay. Huh. Come on, there we go.
this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here.
Awesome.
Wow, just... wow. It doesn't get any better.
Help us bring Australia into next episode.
We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. The next step involves a Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
Looks familiar. Ooh, a device primarily used to extinguish fires. Oh, it's a fire extinguisher talking. By dousing them in a jet of decontaminated tar, but which it can also knock humans unconscious and suppress small enemies. Deploy the cannon to fix to the ground and replenish it to tower supply, but be warned that the tar is exposed has a restorative effect on catchers. Proximity scanner detects and displays presence of enemies within 20 meters.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
Town down below.
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate.
Yeah, terraforming initiative.
This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
Talking.
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. While fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
Let's head out.
Everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Oh, not the power. Okay, good. Come on, that's there we go. Think off the ladder.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
Wait, they just restored that fire hydrant? And how can she touch the time fall?
But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
You think I spooked her? I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
What do you think I'm doing, doll man? Ooh, sorry, Sam.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just
Rainy?
now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
That's so interesting, honestly. So, her timefall restores instead of age, I guess. That's the best way to put it.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Chirograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Wait, so that means if Fragile's really good friends with her, is she the reason why she's not aged anymore? Because maybe in the first game, her whole body was old skin because of the timefall that she went through saving the city from the bomb.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Actually, let's talk to Doll Man, see what he has to say.
Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. No need to rush while getting ready. In your own time, Sam. I was glad to see Rainey in such high spirits. She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. A pity that her child shows no similar signs of development.
Yeah, she did look pregnant. I didn't want to say anything, but I guess that's the case.
Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family.
I was told that there was a how do you change music? No. Music player. I heard that you played this and talked to Doll Man. Something cool happens.
Do you have a moment, Sam?
Yeah, you have a yeah. I thought this was pretty cool. I don't know if y'all can listen to music. I hope so, but if not, at least you get to watch him dance. That's cool. It's not that bad either. I might have to listen to my playlist. I just subscribe. I have to watch it. Speaking of subscribing, you should subscribe to my channel so y'all listen to this more. That was awesome. I'm so happy I got to see that. I wasn't expecting, but I am blown away. I should turn this off now. Just, and I'm to change the music further if I have to.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
I guess we gotta find Kangaroo Jack.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
There it is. A short range scan that automatically detects and displays the silhouettes of all humans. Better press or boost.
Order accepted. Thank you.
What in the world?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Oh shit. Oh. What the?
Hey, Sam, over there. I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
Let's move this. Look at management.
All right, time to make our getaway. This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Wait. What's...
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
Oh. I just lost everything. Oh, you're kidding me.
Still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
I can't believe I lost my truck and all my weapons. Maybe that's why they wouldn't let me put the kangaroo in the truck.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
I guess let's get that done. A decoy hologram. What is that, jackalope?
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. So I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother. Hi there. You're safe. But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
There she is!
Don't want you here!
Leave us alone, fucking witch!
Stop it!
Oh God! I'm sorry.
No!
We need to leave right now.
Please!
Go on, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day.
You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet.
So yeah, I was right. She's the reason why her body was normal again.
For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be good and healthy. Nothing to worry about.
Story of Rainy.
I hope you'll continue to work with us. The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
Especially like kangaroo.
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject. It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, We release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations.
Alright, let's head out.
Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Actually, before that, I am going to check if I was able to fix my truck.
Are you okay, Sam?
Seriously?
Nope, I lost everything. Maybe I can get some of the weapons back. Okay, it says 2 people, but there's 3 people. It only shows 3 people. Why is it only 2 people? Wait, see, he's still me. It's not.
When she's outside, Rainie's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
it's gonna be for that. We're gonna be doing that in the next episode because that's gonna be it for this one. If you have fun, please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down. Like I said, y'all believe that there's gonna be another Death Stranding game, a third one. Comment down below what do you think it's gonna be at, and maybe a little description on why. And remember, forest fires, BS, because that destroyed my truck, my stuff, and I'm mad still. Anyway, thank you for coming, and I'll see y'all in the next time. Have a good one.
Go, go, go.